What's up, guys? APTV correspondent Stevie James here, hanging out at Rock on the Range, and I am joined by Jaden and Miguel from Sylar.
What is going on?
How are you guys?
Dude, we're great. I mean, we just played our biggest show yet, right? Give me some.
Rock on the
Give me
Range?
some. We just played Rock on the Range, dude, and like
That just happened.
It was wild. It's such a huge event. You know what I mean? Like, dude, it's just wild. It's wild to be here, and it was wild to have an amazing set. So we're stoked. We literally came straight from our set to like here. So
Beelined right over. You still
yeah.
got the beads of sweat on your nose.
Yeah, dude. I'm always sweating, but yeah,
Beautiful.
It doesn't help on stage.
And it's hot in here, so we're melting away together.
We're good.
Speaking of playing big festivals, you guys are on the Warped Tour.
Yes.
How stoked were you when you got the news that you're going to be doing the Warped Tour?
Miguel, how stoked was that, dog? Yeah,
No.
exactly. There's like no words, dude. Like,
Well put.
no, that's straight up what it comes down to. Because like me personally, I went to my first Warped Tour in 04, and now it's to catch Avenged. Because like, dude, I like looked up to Avenged so hard.
You and me both, brother.
Okay, give me some.
Avenged for
All
life,
right,
dude.
that's what I'm saying.
Backcountry.
And-
Chapter 4, if you want to go back further. All of it. All the good.
Reminiscence, dude.
Yes.
Give me some.
Sorry, continue.
But,
Continue.
Yeah, so like, you know, and we just played with Avenged, which is bizarre, and that's what like this whole like festival circuit has been, just like playing with like our idols, and it's just like
Surreal.
Yeah, surreal.
That's
Surreal.
excellent.
Yeah.
So, obviously, first time doing the whole Warped Tour and everything. What are your expectations playing a big festival every day, and just the? I think what's really cool about Warped Tour is the community aspect behind it. It is with the bands, the fans, the vendors. Like, it's just a rolling like city basically for 2 months. So what are your kind of expectations going in?
I'm expecting to sweat more than I usually do. That's one. And dude, I mean, I don't know. We're bringing our A game. It's a huge dream. I don't know how many people like. I don't know, we're getting things right now where we don't take a single one of those things for granted, especially a thing like Warped Tour, because like I was saying before, started in 04, been to like every year since. I'm just a huge fanboy of Warped Tour, so it's like, to see my band's name on that and like, you know, on the Monster stage, which was the stage I'd always go to, it's just like unreal. So we're just like, we're expecting it to be wild, but we're just bringing our A game, and we're gonna go crazy. We're gonna bring the ruckus from New York City straight to Warped Tour.
Beautiful, I love it.
All summer round.
So, on top of doing the festivals, all this crazy stuff, you guys recently went to Japan to shoot a video for Soul Addiction.
Yeah.
What was that your first time in Japan? What was the whole Japan experience? I have never been to, so give it to my ignorant ears. What was that like?
So basically, like, I've been down. That was like in my list of countries. That was like the #1 country that I just like ever wanted to go to. Because, you know, I'm a big fan of like video games, anime, just like their culture, and just from like meeting friends as I've been going through like our career with the band, and just hearing all these cool things from Japan. It was just like cool, like that's crazy. But then we were like, hey, let's shoot a music video for Soul Addiction, and our friend Josiah, who shot it, he sent it a treatment, and he's like, hey, how about if we fly to Tokyo and just shoot a video out there? And I was just
so
like,
your eyes get
you?
wide.
Oh,
you're like,
dude,
what?
I was like, are you kidding me, dude? And man, it was just crazy, dude. It was crazy because like it wasn't anything like planned in advance. We weren't there for like a show or a tour, and just like, dude, we were walking around the street, like kids like calling us out on a first name basis. Like, we were going to bars and people playing our songs. Like, people found out we were at clubs and they were bringing us like gifts. We got a cake sent to a bar we were at. Dude, it was just like literally unreal. It's just like, I mean, and that's the band aspect. And then just Japan as a whole, dude. Miguel and I were just like, yeah, this is not real. We're not coming back. Soak it in. It was just so wild, man. It's gorgeous. The people are super nice. The food is super interesting. We both tried raw horse meat for the first time.
How was that?
It was interesting. It wasn't as bad as you like think it would be, but it was cool. And I don't know, man. We made like awesome friends out there too, and it was just like, dude, the best experience ever. And going there, that was the route for us to go there in 2 weeks, because we're going back there in 2 weeks to play some shows. So
that was literally my next question. So when you play in Japan?
Yeah. So we're gonna be there because we're on Thursday. We fly out to the UK to do slam dunk for the first time ever.
Sick.
We're doing slam dunk out there.
One thing after another, man.
Yeah, dude. We're on the grind, man. We're on the grind out here. We're honestly just stoked and living the dream. But we go to slam dunk, and then we have direct support for Beartooth in Europe. We're doing a few shows out there. And then from France, we fly out to Japan. We do a week there and then fly straight into Warped Tour.
Whew. We have like a day.
Yeah. We have a day off.
We have a day off.
Not really though, because we got to drive
to Kentucky.
meet up. Yeah.
So all your relaxing time is just going to be on planes and in vans and cars, and that's when you get to chill.
Yeah, exactly.
Other than that,
tired. I'm already tired.
I hope not. You're just getting started.
I'm excited.
Yeah, we'll be tired, but we'll still push through. You know what I mean? Like,
it's beautiful.
Yeah.
So one milestone after another. From what I understand, you grew up a big Papa Roach fan, and you recently got to connect with Jacoby. Walk me through kind of that interaction and what went down behind the scenes.
So, I mean, we kind of like heard through a grapevine that like Papa Roach were fans, but like, you know, because we got on like Octane Radio and like a bunch of stations around the country, and that's helped us a lot as a band. So we heard through grapevine that like Jacoby was a big fan, and I was like, oh, that's like, damn, that's crazy, but it's like,
he doesn't really register.
Yeah, it's not real until you really see it. And then we did it was Welcome to Rockville, and I met him at catering. We were getting food, and I went up to him, and it was just like, dude, he was so down to earth. He was like telling me how his son loves my rapping on the song Dark Days, and like, dude, he was just so chilled. And then
he's a good dude. He really is
such a good dude, and he's just like, he's repping us so hard, like showing love. He did like a session in Octane yesterday, like shouted us out, played our song Dark Days, but just seeing him like backstage, like saying he loves our band, like saying he really like legit loves our band. I mean, like, we literally just got off stage and they all came through and like they were just like, yo, congratulations.
Insane.
They were doing a signing and they were just watching the whole thing, and I don't know, man, that's crazy. Like, I'm on like a, you know, friendly basis with the dude, but we're not gonna hide the fact that it's like we're hanging out with one of our idols at this point. Like,
yeah,
that
right.
shit's kick ass, dude. That's why we do it. You know what I mean?
Own it. Yeah, hell yeah.
I mean, it's a dream. It's cool. It's really cool.
That's
really
awesome.
Cool.
So now I actually want to get into the music. One thing I love about you guys, I grew up in the new metal wave, so I was rocking Limp Bizkit, Linkin Park, Slipknot, Core, the whole nine, like the whole spectrum. That's where I was living. Obviously, I hear that in your music.
Right.
It's very different though. It's very, you know, the evolution of it. It's very new age at the same time. You know what I mean? So I guess you kind of answered my question before I got to ask it. Were those your influences when you guys started this band? Were you like, let's bring that new metal back? Was that intentional, or did it kind of just permeate naturally because that was your influences growing up?
Honestly, I want to say half and half.
It wasn't really intentional because it's us.
Yeah, it's us, dude.
Let's just write whatever we like.
Yeah, man. That's how I don't know, man. We're very passionate about just wanting to be us. We want to be Sylar. We don't want to be like, you know, I mean, obviously you're always going to get compared to like other bands and all that stuff. But we just like, we've always just wanted to be us. We want to show the world that we're like our own thing. And I don't know, man, we're just a bunch of kids from New York City, like writing music that's been inspired by like some of our idols, and now we're out here playing festivals with them, and that shit is wild, dude. Wild. Like, straight up. It's crazy.
I love it. You guys are clearly kicking ass, so I'm going to let you get back to kicking all the ass and going all over the world, dude. And I'll catch you guys on Warped Tour and everything. Oh, yeah. I really appreciate you taking the time to sit down with us.
Thank you for having us.
Oh, dude, I'm beyond stoked to watch this keep going. So
that's the goal, man.
I'm stoked on it, man.
We're here to stay.
Sylar's in the house. I'm Stevie James for APTV at Rock on the Range.
See you soon.